number 16, One Smooth Operator, comes off a Moonee Valley Cup win, beat Athabascan there. Drawn barrow 6, Harry Coffey. Is that the right form line, Nick?
It's probably not the right form line, but the way he won pretty dominantly in the end. I think he should have won by a lot further. He's a horse that I'm just penning what he does overseas. He just seems a completely different horse here in Australia. His Geelong Cup win was huge. Seemed like he had 3 legs going into the Melbourne Cup last year. He had an issue going in. Started $7. I thought he ran well relative to how the race shape worked out and the pattern on the day. I thought it was the best I've seen in parade last start. I think he's come back here in really good health. He's got some improvement to come. I'm hoping my mate Jacko is right. We're more on a soft track than a heavy track because I'm pretty keen on his chances if we're on like a soft 6. Heavy 8, you're probably looking to gap him a little bit more, but Harry Coffey's a great rider of stayers. He's probably one of the best rider of stayers we have in Victoria. So his stats are outrageous there, and I think he's pretty well in. For a horse that started $7 in the race last year, he's won a lead-up race. He's only got 53 kilos. It seems like a good scenario for him.
It does seem over the odds at $25, but the wet track's a huge concern for me. So, Dino, what have you making of One Smooth Operator?
Yeah, he's one you got to wake up and probably bet the last probably 20 minutes when you figure out this track. I don't want to take him on because I think he can win this race on a dry deck, but now, if the forecast is right, which that's 50-50 it will be, you can't back him. Outstanding in Moonee Valley. He looked gone on the turn. He just kept coming. So 32 under won't be an issue. Dry deck, he's right in this race.
Trent?
Yeah, I'm against him. I was against him last year and I'm surprised that he started so short. Maybe he had a few excuses, but I couldn't have him that short. Just going on these kind of lead-up races, the Moonee Valley Cup, since the turn of the century, 74 runners through that race into the Melbourne Cup. 1 winner, markets expected a few more than that. The only one was Prince of Penzance that's come through the Moonee Valley Gold Cup and won. His rating in the Moonee Valley Cup compared to Geelong was slightly better, if achieved slightly differently. I think his Geelong Cup was more of a stronger tempo. But yeah, wet track is some queer. I just don't think he's got the class to go again, and he will need to go again to be winning on Tuesday.
I think with the Moonee Valley Cup, it becomes more of a prominent lead-up than it ever has been before because you'd have a lot of the progressive horses go to the Lexus and try to win their way in that way. Now it's not there. There's only one runner through the Bendigo Cup here. Kita Sushi won the Moonee Valley Cup last year and looked the winner 200 out in the Melbourne Cup. So I think those stats are worth noting, but I think it will start to change now that program's changed.
That's a big point. The programming has changed, and there's only so much you can look back in previous years when the program has changed.
Just on that, we had a Kita Sushi rated 114, which is what One Smooth Operator ran at Moonee Valley as well. So they're pretty much coming off the same lead-up rating. Kita Sushi obviously ran 3rd and probably ran even slightly a little bit better, but I just think there's not much more to come from One Smooth Operator. I'm going to be against him.
And harder cup this year too, compared to last year probably?
Market says as much.
I think it's slightly harder. I think that's...
I don't know. Yeah, probably.
Okay, interesting horse there. The track is the key to One Smooth Operator's chances.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.